Hi, I'm Chyaz from PunkChyaz, and today at the FASHTAG studios I'm going to be talking you through my makeup essentials. So as you can see here, I have two makeup bags. The first one here is for like my little quick fixes of makeup, so my day-to-day products that I would use. And then this bag here is full of my more complete full makeup items that I'd use for a more glamorous look. Okay, so we're going to start with this one. It's in a Betsy Johnson bag, which I actually found in TK Maxx, and it's one of my favourite brands of all time. So it's very fitting that it's housing some of my favourite products. So the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Palette. It's an absolute essential for so many people, and as you can see, mine is quite well loved because I use it almost every day, or certainly every time I do a full makeup look. So I do have some favourite shades. So Virgin here at the end, please do apologise for the mess, you can tell that I use it all the time. Virgin is something that I'd use in the inner corners of the eyes to give a little bit of a highlight. And then Creep is my favourite black smoky eye shade that I love to use for an intense look. And then Gunmetal is perfect for, even for a day look, you can create a nice smoky eye that's a little bit more subtle as well. So Urban Decay Naked Palette, total essential. And then the Smashbox powder, this is called the Photo Set Finishing Powder. And this makeup was essentially created for being on camera. So being a YouTuber is absolutely perfect for me. It's something I love to wear when I'm on camera, but even in real life, it still looks perfect and it gives a gorgeous blurring effect, which is something that everybody can do with. No matter how good their skin is, it's always nice to have a little bit of help from your makeup as well. And then finally, one of my biggest makeup essentials is my foundation, which is the Illamasqua Skin Base. It's kind of a mixture between a foundation and a BB cream, and it just helps to perfect your skin totally. It's quite a light formula. I apply it with a stippling brush, but you can use it with your fingers as well because it is quite nice and buildable. So it's a perfect foundation for every day. And I also sometimes mix it with my moisturiser to create a tinted moisturiser that actually works really, really well with it. Okay, so those were my full makeup look must-haves, and these are my absolute essentials. Again, we have a Betsy Johnson bag. We've got a bit of a running theme here, and it's also pink and black leopard print, so it's essentially just made for me. So the first one I'm going to pull out of here is my mascara. This is the one I'm currently using. It's the Barry M Lash Vegas, and it's surprisingly really good. I like to curl my lashes before I apply any mascara, and when I do that with this, it just works like a dream. So it has quite a long brush, which is really, really nice, and it just helps to coat them all, give you lots of volume and length, and it doesn't leave them clumpy, which is like my absolute essential for mascara, so I love this one. Next I have my eyeliner. Now this is a little sorry state of affairs because it's almost at the end of its little life, but it's the Gemma Kid Stay Put Define eyeliner, and it's in Pitch, and you can only get this in certain places at the moment because I think it's been discontinued, but it's one of my favourites. I'll be very, very sad when it goes. It has a little smudgy brush at the end there, and then the eyeliner itself, as you can see, feeling very sorry for itself. But it stays amazingly well on your waterline, and it's really, really smudgeable as well. So I love to use it on the top lid, and I can smudge it underneath as well, and it creates a gorgeous smoky eye, and it obviously has the brush already made for you there, so that's a perfect everyday essential. Then I have my simple Kind to Eyes eye makeup corrector pen. So when I'm doing my dark smoky looks, I very, very often get either fallout or get a little bit of a smudge that I've gone a little bit too crazy with. So this is perfect. It has like a really defined tip, which helps me to just create any kind of more precise looks, like if I'm doing a cat eye flick. I always get that wrong, and it's really, really difficult. So it's really good to be able to correct that with this amazing little pen. An essential that so many of you will have talked about and loved as well is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Now this is a tiny little baby version, and I think it's pretty cute, I'm sure you'll agree. This is one of the older ones, as you know now it's in a tube, but this is still in its little potion pot. But this came with my Naked palette, so I'm using it up, and it's an absolutely amazing primer. Helps your eyeshadow to pop and stay in place, and I couldn't do my eye makeup without it. Okay, my favourite lipstick in the entire world isn't super wearable, but it's still amazing, and it is the MAC lipstick in Show Orchid. It's an absolutely stunning pink. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous fuchsia, and it has a tiny bit of shimmer in it as well. And this is amazing for a night out, even with the smoky eye, but with more of a neutral eye as well. It always is going to stand out. So this is my absolute favourite essential lipstick, and I'm going to be really sad when it runs out because it was a limited edition. And then for a slightly more wearable matte lipstick, I've got this one in Pavette, which is a lovely dusky pink with a little bit of shimmer as well. So on an everyday kind of casual look, this is more of the thing I would wear, but I love to keep the other one on hand just in case I fancy something a little bit more extravagant. But this is a gorgeous, quite frosty lipstick. And it smells really, really nice. All matte lipsticks seem to smell really nice, which is great. But I think this one is beautiful for winter time because it has a little bit of a frostiness to it. So it's nice and fitting for the season. And then the final makeup essential I'm going to show you from my bag is my e.l.f. eyebrow lifter and filler, and this is in the shade Ash. Now, because I have blonde hair, I have to be quite careful with my eyebrows not to make them too dark because it can always look a bit strange. So this is the perfect shade for me. The ashy colour on the pencil is perfect and it's just not too much. And then we have a bonus little pinky coloured highlight and filler, which is absolutely amazing just to use on the eye area. You can use it under the brow bone in the inner corner just to lift the eye up and brighten everything as well. So it's a perfect makeup essential to keep in my little bag. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing my absolutely essential makeup items, my total everyday go-to products, and my favourites for a night out or a more glamorous occasion as well. So if you've tried out any of the products I mentioned, let us know in the comments below, or if you'd like to try any of them, similarly leave us a little comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the FASHTAG channel for loads more videos, and feel free to check out my channel as well. It's PunkChyaz, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.